The data management section can also be opened from the main screen with this icon. And here we have all the data storage functionalities of the NVHMI, which are the functionalities related to saving data in a USB memory, an external memory. With this icon, we know if there is any USB inserted in the HMI. And with this one, we can eject correctly the USB external memory. With this one, we can remove the data generated with the HMI to the external memory. And here we have different functionalities. For example, the historical event, where we can see all the events launched in the HMI, and we can launch different ones. We also have a file list where we can see the different folders in the USB. Here we would see the file selected, and here the information of the HMI. Now it is not shown because I am in simulation. And here we have buttons to perform different actions like importing and exporting the project, or importing and exporting the recipe. Then we have the trend curve, where we can sample different data, and here we can input the data and click here to start the sample. We can change it in runtime also, and we see other data like time information. Then we have the operation log, where it is displayed different operations performed in the HMI. For example, login and logout information that can be tested with this button. For example, admin, and it will be shown in the object, in the operation log object. Then we have the historical data, where we have a historical data table where the defined channels will store different data. So here we can input the data of the channels and trigger the sampling. Then we have the bitmap, where we can see an image from the USB memory, the screenshot, where we can draw or put some messages in the notepad and save it in the USB. So here we can enter the name and save or erase. And finally, the import and export data. Here we can save the data from the ERW memory of the HMI, and we can save it as a CSV in the USB with this button, or we can import a CSV from the USB to the ERW memory area of the HMI. Then we have the other main section of the data management, which is the recipes. And in here we have an overview of the recipes that we have in our HMI. And with the arrows we can move between the recipes and go to the first one or to the last one. The one in this yellow rectangle is the selected one always. You can also jump to a desired recipe, and in here we can enter to edit the selected recipe, and we can change the description and the data fields, and we can also duplicate the selected recipe, delete, or search a new recipe. And with these buttons we can upload or download the recipes, the selected recipe to the PLC.